Let's see if this works. I was going to lean it up against a chair here, but that doesn't seem to be the best idea. Maybe I can. So we'll come down here. Right here. I was thinking about talking while this recorded, but I don't know what to say for whatever, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, however long this video is going to be. So. I was in a car yesterday, and the guy got so many phone calls. I don't think I've had as many phone calls in a year as this guy got in the, 8 hours we spent together. Just absurd. How does anyone have that much shit to say? I don't know. I mean, people think that I write a lot. Most of the stuff that I put in my little journals and whatnot are to-do lists. You know, gotta get this done, gotta get that done. I don't know. Ooh, we slowed down. I mean, really, yeah, the only things that have been on my mind today are how in the world I'm going to figure out what the hell I'm doing in Athens, and then Amman, and then Paphos and Cyprus. and then Beirut, and then, who knows where else I'm going. But, yeah, that's the question, is who knows where I'm going? I certainly don't. And then, of course, I'm hoping that, Litecoin and Ethereum go up in value. Because I like having money, and it makes things a lot easier when you have it rather than when you don't. And then, of course, how to help others get money and how to help others organize in a workplace. I'm listening to Revolutions, and so that was the thing on my mind today was about the Russian socialists and that sort of thing. It was very funny. I was at a house party a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and finally felt comfortable when we started talking about Marxist theory and that sort of stuff. And I had to contrast that with a group I was hanging out with a couple days ago, where it was all about, how drunk we're getting, how much drugs we're doing, and how much sex we're going to have. And I'm like, you know what, I'd much rather talk politics and talk philosophy and that sort of thing. Hell, there was a fun minute at that house party where it was just talking about John Rawls and the theory of the veil of ignorance, and yeah, that's my jam. That's my kind of house party. What time are we at? 7.5 minutes. All right, so I think it's going to take 10 minutes. Maybe 12. Because we are still a ways out. You can see the Ferris wheel. You can see the Alphabet Tower. If you look real close, you might be able to see the lighthouse, the famed lighthouse. I can see that I'm definitely going to have to put auto stabilization on in this video. So this contraption is a little wiggly. Yeah, I was staying at a hostel a week or so ago, and it was a guy talking to himself, just I happened to have to be present, and it was the same, 3 topics over and over again for hours at a time, and all I had to say was, "Oh yeah, I hear you. Oh yeah, man." I don't understand that brain. I suppose if I had that kind of brain, this video might be a little bit more interesting. Me talking about stuff that I did, talking about what's on my mind and just repeating and repeating and repeating. I suppose stuff that I did would be interesting. What did I do yesterday? I went out into a national park, and we bought groceries before we went. We went all over the place, and down a lot of dead ends where the guy would show us one thing and then turn around and go back the different way. And in the evening, went to the Twin Waterfalls, where this guy with his little car with no power would just bottom out on these terrible roads. At one point, a friend and I were walking up the roads and just watched him power by us and just hit these big rocks in the center of the road, and just sparks would fly. And we're like, how in the world are we going to get home? Let's make sure whenever he leaves that there isn't oil leaking from the bottom of the car. Do we have enough fuel to get home? It was nuts. But it was a fun enough time. We saw the waterfalls. We made a little campfire. We cooked some veggies. I made sure to have snacks before we started this process, and I was the one who wasn't hangry. So, yeah. But I should say, overall, a wonderful time getting to hang out with folks and just be in the woods for a little bit. Kind of inspired me to write a little more on a story that I'm working on. But I should say, I should be working on. This is November 11th, so we're 11 days into NaNoWriMo. And I've written, my goal has been to write 1 page of fiction every day, and I've written 2 pages of fiction, so fallen a little bit short there. But, maybe in a minute, maybe tonight, write another 2. As long as I'm writing a little bit, that'll be good. This story is about 2 escaped soldiers, 2 soldiers that escaped a massacre, and them living in the woods. And I don't know what it's going to turn into, because I've only got 2 pages of it, so... Well, I guess I got 3 pages of it, but... Yeah, and here ends the excitement of this little journey. Coming down the hill, coming down the cable car. And then I have to go back to thinking about what in the world I'm going to do. Be it an hour from now, or a day from now, or a week from now. I got no plans. Or at least, nothing, no itinerary plan. So, alright. I hope you're well in YouTube land. Oh boy.